What's going on? This is my preview and prediction for Power Book 2 Season 4, Episode 5. This is the mid-season finale. Then we coming back in September, and I'm telling you now, somebody gonna have to go. This whole time, they've been giving this narrative about Tariq's revenge, and I actually think it's gonna catch up to Tariq. But they keep showing us people coming to Tariq. Hey, Tariq, maybe we should take this route. And he keeps saying, I want revenge. This is his big thing. He need to be getting out of the game right now, or just figuring out a way to get money and not mess with nobody. Because he could be hustling and not going after Noma's daughter. He could be hustling and not trying to chase down Diana, who's pregnant with his seed. He could just be hustling right now if he need money, but he's still trying to do a bunch of other goofy stuff instead of just getting money. And I think it's going to catch up with him. But I definitely think it's going to lead to somebody getting hurt this episode. Now, we see in the trailer, Tariq and Diana is having a conversation. And of course, it goes bad. She's pregnant. Her emotions probably everywhere. And of course, Tariq is still mad because he could have died from what Diana did, right? So he got a right to be upset. So this conversation don't go good. Then we heard Monet saying Tariq broke up the family business. Now, Monet needs to understand where she is at in her heart and how she wants the family to be is not where the rest of them at. Even though nobody got hurt, Drew's still alive, Diana's still alive, Kane's still alive, and Monet's still alive. Monet is at a point where she's thinking about the past a lot. She keep thinking about how she brought them up and the different things she did with them that turned them to be the way that they are. She want the family to be a family again. But everybody ain't ready for that. It's like when you trying to teach somebody something, or you trying to tell another brother or sister to be a little bit more conscious, they just not ready to walk through that door. Or somebody trying to beat the addiction, they just ain't ready to stop. You got to let them just keep going. They'll stop when they want to stop. I know, I grew up around everybody, that was smoking crack, all type of crazy shit, right? People didn't stop for me saying, yo, you should stop. No, they stop when they ready to. And Monet need to understand she's ready for the family to be whole again and everybody to be working, and she'll give them a piece of the business now, but they ain't there. Kane, he with Noma now. Drew, he ain't gonna be there. Even though Monet let him live, he ain't gonna be there. And Diana don't want to be in the game at all. So Monet gonna have to come to that realization. All right. And speaking of Kane, we know he is with Noma. We see him and Noma in one of the parties. Of course, they looking for her daughter. So Tariq then got at her daughter. We see that the last episode. So him getting at her daughter is just so messy. And Brayden is trying to tell him, yo, bruh, we don't need to be doing this. Don't be getting at her daughter. What's her name? Anya? Don't be getting at Anya. Just leave her alone. But Tariq not listening. And this is bringing Noma to them, right? So it ain't like they bumped into each other outside. No, Noma is coming to the party looking for her daughter. And her daughter's going to be with Tariq. So that's going to be a problem. And I can even see Tariq and Kane having a conversation like, yo, I'm with the moms, you with the daughter. You know what I'm saying? They might crack a couple jokes together, something like that. But it's going to be a problem with Noma knowing, okay, the dude that I really want to get knocked off is messing with my daughter. This is a problem. And her daughter is so clueless. She don't know nothing about nothing. So yeah, it's going to be a real problem. Another problem Tariq is going to be having is with, of course, Detective Carter and then Tate. Even though Detective Carter is really trying to get Tariq, he going to be a problem. But I actually think Tate ain't going to be as much as a problem as he should be being a detective. I don't think he going to be as much as a problem. I think Tate got a connection through the other Tate. They brothers. So I think something going to happen where Detective Carter is dependent on Detective Tate, but he ain't going to be there like he's supposed to be there. especially with Carter disrespecting him. I think something gonna happen like that. And then the last thing I gotta talk about, cause in the trailer I see it looks like Braden with Drew, and then you could kind of see Braden looking down, like maybe Drew got something, maybe a knife, maybe he got a gun, maybe he just been shot, and Drew and Braden looking down at Drew like, yo, you just been shot. Something is going on. I could see one of them going this next episode. I could see somebody going. It gotta be somebody getting knocked off for the mid-season finale. They cannot go all the way up to the mid-season finale and no real big characters get knocked off. They knocked off Agent Young. He wasn't like no big character, and then they knocked off Obi, which Obi played a role, but he wasn't like no big character. So they need to knock off somebody that's like big time in this 5th episode. Y'all let me know who y'all think is going to be. I'm going to make another video breaking down who I think should go, because somebody got to go. I mean, come on now. It's the mid-season finale. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think going to happen this next episode. As always, if this your first time here, make sure you sub to the channel, check out the other content, and click that like button. Y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.